We tend to put our focus on what we know. In the past, we have sought leaders who were know-it-alls, and right now we need learn-it-alls to solve tomorrow's problems. When you think about individuals in their work, we hire folks for their expertise. We reward them for things they know and they get right. And now we've entered a world where we can access expertise. We need people to focus on curiosity, explorations, collaborations, finding and framing new challenges. That's the new frontier. This is the first image of Earth from space. It was taken in 1946 by a suborbital rocket using time-lapse photography. This revolutionary image gave us a view of the world as we'd never seen it before, and it planted a seed for an unreasonable vision: the moon.
We choose to go to the moon.
We choose to go to the moon. When Kennedy said that in 1962, he wasn't trying to solve an existing problem. He was challenging us to imagine new frontiers. That's how we need to face our future today. Not with trepidation and fear, but with agency, determination, and most remarkably, unreasonable vision. This will illuminate a path to being just unreasonable enough to solve tomorrow's problems.
And now I have the pleasure of introducing our keynote speaker.
Heather McGowan is a globally renowned future of work strategist and author who has redefined how we think about the future of work.
Heather is a thought leader unlike any other who guides us in real time as we evolve. Her voracious curiosity and unparalleled capacity to absorb, digest, and synthesize information for practical use puts her in a category of her own.
Please help me welcome Forbes contributor, and you're going to love her shoes, Heather McGowan.
To begin, let's examine where we are in the world today. We're in the fifth era of human history, with the hunter-gatherer era, the agricultural era, the industrial era, the information era, and the augmented era. It's sometimes called the fourth industrial revolution, it's sometimes called the cognitive era, whatever you call it. We got into it just under a decade ago. We're just feeling it now. Notice something? We're gonna see a lot of change in this era. First generation to ever span more than one era in a meaningful way. Adapting to this much change is going to be really difficult. It requires unlearning, and it requires managing your emotions. Because the amount of unlearning we're going to need to do is going to require us to manage a lot of fear, a lot of anxiety, a lot of uncertainty. The number one thing you're going to do at work is helping people adapt. A lot of times people come out of my keynotes and they say, I didn't see it that way before. I never really understood it that way before. Oh, I get it now. So my keynotes are, within 30 or 45 minutes, a state change with people. When they see themselves, they see their environment, and they see their opportunities differently. If we can zoom up, back up, and say, what is it that people really need? What is it the question that their activities are really trying to answer? Whether it's a product, a service, an educational system, a way you do something out there in the world. A lot of our work in the future is going to be about finding and framing new questions as opposed to finding the right answers. We need to have leaders who are better at harnessing collective intelligence. And that collective intelligence may come from humans or may come from technology. And it's a different leadership profile. It's a leadership profile that's not a know-it-all, but a learn-it-all. It's a profile of someone who's humble and curious and courageous. The augmented era is going to change the speed of our thinking, but also the depth of our thinking. And that's going to be an adaptation around how we learn as well as how we work. And it's going to lead us to ask ourselves two fundamental questions. What do we need to hand off? What are we ready to speed up? What are we ready to automate? And then what do we augment? Where's the opportunity for the human insight to make sense of things?
I saw her walk on stage with the crazy glasses on, and I literally turned to the guy next to me and said, oh God, what are we getting into? And then I really just enjoyed the hell out of what she talked about.
She was so real and gave such important information to us. I thought it was fantastic.
She was very captivating, energetic.
So to summarize, how we're gonna solve tomorrow's problems. Humans run on connection, and a lot of us are starving. It is our job to set their ambitions towards those new frontiers, empower them with trust, and challenge them to solve tomorrow's problems.